Hi, welcome to TYT Sports RotoWire. I'm Heather Ankeny alongside Jason Rubin and Chris Liss. And are the Raiders going to go 0-16?
No.
No. Should we look at their schedule going forward?
First of all, I don't think they're good. I can't say they're not going to. I've been through this before, but I don't think the Seahawks or the Broncos are going to be the team they do beat. But I believe Derek Carr is a pretty good quarterback considering what they've been through in the last few years. And 0-16, that's hard to do. It's, I'd say, equally as hard to go 0-16 as to go 16-0.
It's easier to go 0-16. You and I could do it if we started a franchise.
This is true.
But like the Raiders almost beat the Patriots, and that's not a win. But it does show that if they show up to the right game at the right time, I think they'll win 2 games this season.
Which two? Which two of the 2 they have left?
On this schedule, I see like the Rams, I see the Bills as potential defeats, and then possibly the Chargers. I know that's a crazy call, but
at San Diego.
They always play the Chargers tough for whatever random reason.
And you know, Phillip Rivers. Heather, if you want to interject on your favorite quarterback in the NFL.
my least favorite quarterback in the NFL is what he really means by that. They could, any given Sunday, but I think they're more likely to beat the Broncos on Sunday, December 28th, after the Broncos have already locked up home field advantage and maybe aren't starting most of their starting players.
Yeah, but that's so weak if they win. Remember that game?
But they could. I'm just saying they could win
that game. That game last year where one team needed to win to get in the playoffs and the other team was resting everybody and the other team beat them. It was the Chiefs-Chargers, right? I can't remember.
And it affected.
It like totally affected everything, and they almost lost, even though like the other team wasn't even trying.
Yes.
Right.
But here's the math behind it. Okay, let's just say, and it's going to be even less than this.
Okay.
That the Raiders have a 10% chance to win every game. Okay, and they actually have probably closer to 14 on average, or 16 or 20. Okay, but let's just give it 10, which is very low. I mean, Raiders against the Broncos might be 8%, or Seahawks, but against most teams, it's going to be more like 14, 15, 18. Okay. So let's just average it to 10. So they have a 90% chance of losing each game. It sounds like, oh, they could lose all their games. They have a 90% chance. But 90.9 to the 9th power, which is what you got to talk about, is 0.387 something. So even if they had a 90% chance to lose each of those games individually, collectively, they're still a 61-39 favorite to win a game.
This is why you read Chris's articles on because it makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense.
Stats breakdown.
So we don't have to say which one they're going to win. We just have to say they have 5% at Denver, 8% at Seattle, 16%, 25% against the Rams or whatever, and you add them all up and it adds up to something. So that's the bare minimum. I think it's really more like 80-20. If you did the math specifically team by team. So there's a 1 in 5 chance they go 0-16. That's what I'm going to say.
So do you think they're going to go?
No.
Numbers don't lie.
I don't think so either, but I don't know.
I'll take the 4 and 5 any day.